and welcome to another exciting episode of Gehenna Valley. I realized when watching the past episodes, I don't know when I started doing this, probably just this season, that I haven't played our theme song at the beginning. So I've got it playing now.
The theme song?
Yeah, we have that cool rock and roll song. We can't hear it, but they can.
I don't think I have ever heard it.
So it plays when I do the slides, when I transition from starting soon to like everything you need to know slides. But I haven't updated those slides for season 2. So I haven't been playing it at all. And before the slides, I used to play it a little bit while I was talking, like right now.
I thought it's wrong. We are not playing Star Trek Adventures.
We are not.
A bit of a mess today because we're not Forbidden Lands. We're not Star Trek. That's right, Star Trek or Star Trek.
I am
all y'all who are actually here.
You know what you're
playing,
watching.
So.
You're watching Gehenna
Monsterhearts
Valley.
in space. I love it.
Yeah.
I would play this.
I would play that game. That would be really fun.
Somebody book us so we can play that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll run that. That sounds like a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take full credit for all the confusion between the game and the Forbidden Lands. I'll tell you why. I don't have any control over those things. So you'd think it would be weird that I would take credit for that. But I have contracted the High Council to do some stuff involved in a little Kickstarter that's starting on Thursday for a game called Ace Adventure. So they're doing some things they don't normally do, and I think so it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Now, if you want to get back at them for being all over the place on Thursday, make sure you watch the Discord, you watch the Twitter feeds, and back Ace Adventure, and really show them what you think of them not being on top of things by giving me as much money as possible.
You could even give Brian lots of money for watching my show.
That's true. Because in the evening, are you doing 7:30 too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, in 7:30. You're
It's the charm person slot.
The charm person slot is going to be running Witch Burner, which is going to be fantastic. And then you can come back Friday night at 7:30 and watch us play Ace Adventure. In fact, Natalie will be here for that, right, Natalie? Yep, she's muted, but she says yes with her face.
I was not near the mute button. I didn't think you'd be calling on me.
I didn't plan to do like early pitches.
This is pre-game.
This is totally off.
That's okay. It's just
schedule.
keeping with our theme of being
right.
super discombobulated tonight.
It just seemed right to explain to all the folks at home why everything was so off.
We owe the people that.
And since I'm talking about all the things that they can throw money at, let me just stand up for a second here. Just remind everybody that there's a store, a great store. You can buy t-shirts and things. Link down below. How's that? Pretty good?
Yeah, nailed it. I like it.
That was good. All right. We're going to tell everybody it was planned. Totally planned. And let's check in on the Gehenna Valley crew, shall we? Let's start with last time on Gehenna Valley.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's pretty exciting.
No echo?
I was waiting for
I
it.
did it in my head, but it's fine.
Me too.
Okay, well, as long as you heard it. I don't have to say it if you can hear it. Anyway, last time, drunk Bridget pressures Ingrid to reveal who she has a crush on. She says Tabitha after much protesting. Bridget decides that she'll dress sexy to make Wolfe jealous. She says that she'll talk to Ingrid about it tomorrow. She does not wait until after they talk. Crina gathers her candy and has Alistair take her home, much to Kori's puppy-like confusion. Crina borrowed her fairy princess dress from her brother, King Jack. Alistair offers to take care of Kori. Crina declines. Kori made his own laurel. Crafty. Mrs. Zarka also is a sugar fiend. Ms.
Mary.
Thank you. Ms. Zarka. Tyson Truck fell asleep at Donovan's. Wolfe is in trouble for staying at Donovan's. These are like, a lot of these are not like what happened so much as their consequences. I don't know.
That's okay.
I wrote this differently this week.
That's how Monsterhearts works, right?
It's true.
It's true.
It's all about that. Bridget leaves in a hurry. This is the next morning. Okay, we're on the next morning now. Bridget leaves in a hurry because her outfit is fabulous and scandalous. I was proud of that one. That was good writing. Kori notices Bridget when they pass at Grounds for Coffee. He tells Crina when he picks her up. Because if I wanted to impress my girlfriend, I would tell her how hot her friend is.
Excuse me, not my girlfriend. Not my girlfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. My mistake.
girlfriend.
Bridget makes plans to study with Wolfe at lunch to work on Latin. Alistair joins homeroom. Crina invites him to lunch. Donovan calls Mix Thunderberg out on their commitment to education. Like, what? Donovan makes plans to have lunch with Mauricio and get help with math. Bridget makes plans to catch up with Tabitha and Ingrid after school. I have been told that our episode title is now fixed. That's not last time on. That's right now on. Mix Thunderberg writes a couple of hall passes for Donovan and Kori because vampire.
So nice.
Dixie is worried that Bridget's outfit might mean Aphrodite is returning. Bridget engages with Mrs. Cleaver during health class, about health mostly. Kori gets worried that Alistair might be there to kill him. Donovan kind of makes him feel better. Kind of. And yeah, like I said, those notes I don't think are super specific about the actions so much as the results. So just to be clear, that was the end of Halloween, the morning getting ready, and then like homeroom and first period, because...
All Saints Day.
Oh, it's All Saints Day. Everyone's a saint. You're a saint. You're a saint. You're a saint.
Yep.
That's what happens
Every
on All
saint
Saints
has
Day.
a past, every sinner has a future.
Is that a saying?
Yeah, I forget who said it, though.
Cool.
Rob did.
Rob said it, yeah.
I will not take credit. I was not the first one.
Donovan said it, and then someone else took it from him.
That's fair.
Oh, Ninja Cat Stories wants to know what the actual episode title is called.
Oh.
Because the actual
Um,
episode title is
the
in there.
episode title is Donnie Darko or How I Came to Love Lunch. It's like
Ryan, did you
Like an
forget to come
actual
up with an
title
episode
earlier.
title?
If I had remembered to come up with an episode title, then I would have reminded our good people to update the episode name.
Listen, instead, during the episode, people can comment their suggestions, and
That's
maybe
right.
we'll use one of them on the VOD.
Throughout the
Audience
episode,
representation.
just keep suggesting new episode titles. We're going to have a little mini game tonight, okay?
Yeah.
The winner gets pride.
Just make sure that you tell us that you're suggesting an episode title, or else we're just gonna put like random words in. We're not gonna know what they are.
Well, I do love that, though, especially when I,
that's also
rewatch
just like
the
half
episodes.
the chat anyway.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
like,
like watermelon.
What are you saying? Hey,
I like Donnie
Watermelon.
Darko, though. And, Wolf can be my bunny.
Oh, that's
Oh,
horrifying.
That's great. I love it. Wolf's someone else's bunny. He's just always a bunny.
Don't be the bunny.
oh no.
No, we did that joke already. Share 3 The Reckoning. Okay, that implies a lot of stuff, but
I'm here
Something's
for
gonna
all
be
of it.
reckoned with.
let's look at this class schedule, huh? Let's take a look
that.
here. So, you all had homework, so we're not going to look at the class schedule. What we're going to do is we're going to go down the row, we're going to do our check-in, and I'm going to ask... wait, you didn't have homework. This
I
is
was like, we had homework.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
I've not felt this
I was
panic
like,
in like
sure we
several
did.
years.
Yeah.
Several years. I was like,
Sorry,
homework, I was-
sorry. I'm mixing up worlds in my head. I'm gonna pretend you had homework, okay? And as we go through the the little things, and I make sure the notes are up to date, I'm going to ask you at the end, hey, what do you really want to make sure happens before lunch? That's what I'm going to say. So, and that'll be like, pretend you thought about it for a whole week, okay? Does that sound? You love it.
Sounds great.
Sounds
So I will
wonderful.
think about it for the same amount of time that I always think about it then.
Listen, Feral.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I think
Crina
she's
is
honest.
first in my sheet here. I have the conditions Sophie and Avoidant. We've got some strings here. We've got 3 on Bridget, 2 on Emily, 2 on Kori. These are all interesting strings. Let's look at the rest of them. Marissa 1, Rachel 1, Kale 1, Tara Klein 1. I love those. Those are great strings.
Don't forget +1 to Donovan's changes.
Yeah, I don't know what that even means, really, so we'll see when it comes up. But, no, I mean it. Like, I know that sounded weird, but these are some interesting characters to have 1 string on, I think. That's all I'm
Because I
saying.
tend to spin my strings.
Yeah, it's like we're playing a game.
How dare you?
Pointed look at certain humans.
Hey now.
There's 2 of you. You're not
That's
by
true.
yourself.
It's not just me.
What is, does Crina have any goals right now? Anything she wants to make sure happens?
I actually don't have anything I particularly want to do before lunch.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking forward to lunch.
Yeah, you've got a lunch date with Alistair, right?
Well, he told me he would be at lunch, which I'm going to consider a promise.
Okay, sorry, my bad. I gotta be careful with how I word things. Speaking of careful, Wolfe, you've got the conditions dedicated, threatened, and out of touch.
Yep.
It's a pretty good trio. I like that.
Things are great.
Yeah.
Here in Wolflands.
You've got 6 strings on Bridget, 4 on Donovan, 1 on Crina.
I've had that string since like the beginning of the game.
The Crina string?
Yeah.
Maybe you
Never
should
gonna
do
use it.
something with it.
No,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
keep it forever. It's a keepsake.
Oh, that's nice. You're not a witch, okay?
That's
In
true.
Monsterhearts, for those who don't know it because we've never had a witch, some of the witches' strings are literal things that they keep. It's great. You got no harm, but you got 1 XP, kid.
It's something.
We didn't talk about that with Crina. Crina's got 3 XP. That's pretty exciting.
That is exciting to some people's XP.
We're getting there, okay? Kori.
By the way, I have
uh-oh.
no goals before lunch.
Oh, thank you. I was supposed to ask you that question. We're doing
got you, don't
so
worry.
well tonight.
Oh,
so
whoa,
well.
Look at this sassy man in a purple shirt. Whoa.
Oh, sass. You know,
Sassy.
I just want to highlight real quick for everyone at home, if I may highlight for everyone. Talking about sassy, take a look here. I'm going to move this, okay? I want you to see this.
I'm confused.
I'm pretty sure Kori is wearing eyeshadow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, he is.
Maybe.
No judgment.
No,
No judgment.
No, Kori uses makeup.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I think this is good to know. That's all.
I think he
Professional
does.
streamer.
I think it's like light and sort of nothing too like time taxing. But
No.
I think he would wear makeup.
It's a good nude look, as they say.
Kori has many of them.
Hey!
He has many nude looks. I have several photos we can put up.
Kori's conditions
knows
are
which to-
paranoid. That's all of them. He's got 2 strings on Harold. He's got a smattering of 1s. Not that many anymore. He's got 1 on Wolfe, 1 on Dixie, 1 on Rachel, 1 on Mrs. Javert,
Javert.
and he's got a +1 on Jack.
Yar.
You got 1 whole XP.
I do.
It's only episode 3. We shouldn't be acting like it's.
Well, we got some XP machines in the house, so it's kind of hard for,
We don't have that.
We got 2.
Only 1 person is leveled up yet. Okay.
For
Or
now.
now.
For
Oh
now.
my. Yes, that is exactly true.
To be fair, I got no XP last session.
There you go. Speaking of no
I
XP,
only
Donovan.
got one, so.
Donovan has 1 XP, so that's not fair. However, Donovan is an old man who is also creepy.
Also true.
I am not going through all of Donovan's strings, because Donovan has a lot.
Many.
For
He
now.
does
Well-
have
For
7
now.
on Kori.
Yeah, 7 on Kori. That's a good highlight. Let's also highlight that you still have one on Mixed Thunderbird because you spent one. Did you have one anyway?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
nice.
he got
Every time he
one.
does his cold thing, doesn't he?
He's very good at cold. He's very good at that.
He is very good at that.
There's
got-
always homeroom tomorrow.
That's right. You know, got a few on Marissa, Rachel, Mauricio. One on Mr. Freeman, which is fun. That'll never come up.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Now, anything you want to do before lunch there, Mr. Donnie?
Donovan wants to talk to Kori after help.
Hey, speaking of that, Kori, I didn't ask you. Kori, anything you want to do before lunch?
No, but apparently he's gonna get talked to by Donovan.
Yeah, it might happen. I don't know. I'll see if I
With.
allow it.
Yeah, I mean they're walking to the same class, so it makes sense. I think.
Now, here is our XP machine, Bridget Klein.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Bridget.
Oh, so funny to see you here.
You got 7 strings on Wolfe. That's a lot.
I keep spending them too, but then I just get more.
Out of here. Stop it.
You got 3 conditions: unsteady, petty, and downer, which is unfortunate. You have to do something
We're
at
working
one
on
point to, prop yourself up a little. You also have a harm. That's fun. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. Anything you want to do before lunch, Bridgie?
So one thing that was not in the summary is last session I set up half of my setting up Tabitha and Ingrid and had told Tabitha we were going to Grounds for coffee after school.
Yeah, no, I
so I
said
did
that,
tell
didn't
Ingrid.
I?
Oh, did you?
I
might
think
have missed
so.
it. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I didn't catch it. It was more like you're not waiting.
Bridget makes plans to catch up with Tabitha, and Ingrid after school. So I didn't
actually make those plans with Ingrid yet.
That's right.
And,
Just
and my
Tabitha.
plan is to not show up to that hangout. And
Wow!
Classic.
Ooh.
I'm setting them up together and then being
Yes.
like, I'm just gonna bail out, but do your thing, Ingrid.
Wow.
Then
Wow.
you'll be alone.
Very nice.
Never seen
But
that
the
move.
devious minds of excellent use.
Perfect.
But speaking of that, so you have to talk to Tabitha. Is that
I
what
have
you're
to talk to
saying?
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
I already
Ingrid.
set it up with
Ingrid.
Tabitha.
Right. All right. So let's jump to Donovan talking to Kori after health class. Bell rings. People disperse. Lockers are attended. Donovan sees the Kori. Go. See.
Yeah, so as they walk outside the door and Donovan just kind of like grabs a little at Kori's like arm. Hey, you okay?
I think he jolts a little because his eyes were not on you. He was sort of semi-watching where Alistair was walking.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's up, Donovan?
Yeah, you're not good. I mean, I'm trying to check on you. You're a little jumpy. How did things go with Crina this morning? She said everything was fine, which probably means it's not.
Like when he says it's not, like Kori's just like that big throat swallow. Just it went. She's being weird.
Weird how? And Donovan's walking to biology.
Yeah,
with
they're
Kori.
they're walking. I don't know. She like didn't want to talk about things, but seemed upset. And then we were talking about how hot Bridget was because I saw her in the coffee shop and I got her, her favorite like coffee, but she just wasn't. I don't know. She
Wait.
wasn't.
What was that about Bridget?
Yeah, how hot Bridget is right now. I saw her in the coffee shop this morning. Grounds for coffee.
Okay, why is that relevant?
No, because one of the things that Crina and I talked about.
Oh. So, you picked up Crina and talked about Bridget.
Well, no, we talked about like it was like an aside, and then like I was talking to her, but she wasn't very like responsive, and she got quiet, and like I don't know, just being weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm spending too much time with her, and it's like agitating her or something.
I don't know. It seems like you're spending a lot of time with other people. Maybe like overnight time.
No, that's not. That's not like a thing. It's not like
Is
a
it?
thing.
Is
No.
it-
No.
And now Alistair is in class and sitting right next to you and health and
that's
watching
a little...
you very closely to see what
He was
else
watching
you
me?
mess up and anger Crina for. I would like to help you. I think you need to set up something special with Crina. Maybe a nice date or something you can spend together.
Okay, yeah.
So
I don't
Donovan
really
reaches
plan.
into his pocket and pulls out the hall pass and gives it to Kori.
Kori takes it.
So I don't
What's
know
this?
when it's a hall pass, so you can use it later.
Never had one of these before.
Well, this so you can show up back to class and not actually be in trouble because you got permission.
Oh, but I promised I wouldn't. I mean, I think I promised you, like, I wouldn't skip classes and stuff anymore because I'm supposed to catch up.
Well, you can catch up. Like one class isn't going to kill you. I mean, come on. Find something she likes. Go get it. Set up a nice date. Set up somewhere to go. I don't know. But don't take too long, okay?
Yeah. I mean, we don't really do dates, but I could try one.
Great. And actually, if you could clean my car while you're out, that would be great.
Wait, what?
Like, take my car through the wash or something.
Why would I take your car?
Are you gonna walk?
I have my own car.
Did you bring your car this
I
morning?
did it because I picked up Crina.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't drive
well,
in with you.
How about you use my car and wash it anyway? Please?
Sure.
Thanks.
He just
Donovan will
looks.
take out his keys. I've got practice afterwards anyway, so this will really help me because I'm gonna have to like spend some time with Wolfe after, so I don't want to be like rushing, and this will really help me. And you can set up something nice with Crina. If you want, you could even. I don't know that you should use. You should probably stick with your car for that. So that's probably best.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Hey.
Do you need any ideas for what Crina likes? I mean, you already know she likes chocolate and sweets, but she probably has a lot of that right now. So maybe
Well, I was
something
thinking
else.
like chocolate and weed. But, like, not chocolate. Maybe like fancier chocolates.
Okay, fancy.
Like desserts
chocolate
from like
sounds nice.
the restaurant, the fancy restaurant in town. I'll get like desserts from there or something and weed.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
But let's actually attend biology class. Skip something else since you're in this class with me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because although wouldn't it be better if I skipped a class with you so then I could get your notes?
I don't know. I'll leave you to make that decision.
I want to interrupt for just a second. Because I want to talk to Kay, the player here. I just want to make sure you know. Because I set up a schedule for after school stuff. And you may not have looked at it.
Oh, I have my work today.
You do have work today.
I do have work today. Kori does not skip work.
But maybe you intend to do something after work. Because
Yeah.
I don't think
after work.
libraries are open till midnight in most
That
small
is fair.
towns.
Yeah, they're
The
not.
hall pass helps even more because you wouldn't have time to set it up afterwards anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't really need the hall pass for this, but
That's all I wanted to. I just wanted to throw that out there. So it was.
okay. Yeah, no.
we were
it'll
we weren't surprised later.
be- yeah.
Okay.
No. But he'll set it up for after. In fact, yeah. You know what? He'll walk to biology class with Donovan. He'll go to that one.
Cool.
And while he's there, he's gonna text Crina and just say, "Hey, do you want to hang out tonight after I get off from work? I'll come pick you up."
Sure.
Mhm.
And then, like, as an afterthought, then a second text sparkle heart emoji. Instead of in the same text.
Kori stares at the board like it's a war zone of emojis, and just selects thumbs up.
Yay! What a good scene.
I'm helping.
Yes, you're doing a very job. Good job helping.
Assist.
So I have a question for Bridget.
Yeah, what's up?
If you wanted to talk to Ingrid, we could put her in one of your classes, because we haven't actually placed Ingrid in a lot of classes yet.
Yeah, sure. Put her in one of my classes.
So you currently have biology with Kori and Donovan. So that class can get a little nosy, just saying.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure the hijinks that they'll cause won't cause any trouble.
Great. So let's just transition straight through then. We will move Ingrid from the I don't know where you are column to the biology with unnamed biology teacher column. That'll be fun. So yeah, it's better that than biology lab, because you get those little lab tables to deal with. This is biology, so much better, right? Yeah, everyone agrees. What a great job agreeing, everybody. Good job. All right, so biology today is all about subject, and it's a very confusing subject to Kori, but I'm sure other people are perfectly fine. Oh, we got a
What is human body?
Huh?
I said, what is human body?
No. We covered that. Remember, we covered human body in both health class and that one time Mrs. Javert tried to teach.
I think it's amphibians today.
Oh yeah, what are amphibian bodies?
What are amphibian?
That
Thank
way we
you.
can have a frog dissection in a later
Ooh.
lab.
Oh, I hate that class. Sorry, all you science teachers out there who really value that, but I never enjoyed the dissecting the frog thing.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, that's a good one, but I think that's freshman year. For some
That's
reason.
what's in Corey's textbook as he attempts to catch up.
Anyway, you're gonna get a seat next to Ingrid, Bridget? Okay,
Yeah.
great. So while some people are learning, Bridget, what are you doing?
I pass a note to Ingrid.
Great. Ingrid's gonna open the note.
Yeah, and it says, "Hey, I told Tabitha that we were meeting at Grounds for Coffee after cheer practice today, but I'm not going to go. I'll make up some excuse not to be there so that you and Tabitha can get some alone time. Winky face, winky face, winky face."
I think Ingrid reads the note and looks at you obviously concerned about this, and just sort of mouths, "What?"
You like her.
Writes on note, passes note back. We're doing ASMR tonight. And it just says, "That is going to be so awkward."
I'm going to text back, Nick. "No, it won't be. Just be yourself. Everyone likes you."
You know what? I think this is a great opportunity for a role. I think
Okay.
passing notes back and forth is a great chance to use keep your cool, because you're trying to act without getting caught, and you theoretically should be scared of being caught.
Yep.
So let's try that. Let's do a keep your cool roll. Let's really pretend we're playing the game.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Congratulations! Yeah, you get XP. Oh, I think it's time that we had a mean science teacher.
Oh yeah, we don't have a science teacher.
Yeah, we don't have a science teacher. We're gonna make one up right now. We're gonna say
Names, chat.
Chat names. Who is a mean science teacher?
mean science teacher. And while you do that, I'm gonna sip my beverage.
What are you having tonight, Brian?
It's cocoa.
Ooh.
Just
cocoa.
cocoa.
Oh, Rob, I'm
drink
so
was,
jealous of your glass.
Made with cocoa.
Just
Mr. Kravitz, I'll take
I
it.
don't want cocoa.
Well, at the break, you can
Seriously.
make cocoa.
Mr.
I can.
Drake.
It's Florida. It's way too warm for
Drake.
cocoa.
Mr. Drake Kravitz.
there you go.
I like it. It's a good name. Good job, tag team. So, Mr. Drake Kravitz is going to intercept the note in a very dramatic fashion as you try to pass it to Tabitha. Not Tabitha, Ingrid. I know who everyone is in this game.
This would be a dramatic point to reveal. Is Tabitha in a class already?
Tabitha is in this class, obviously.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Nikes.
That's what I was gonna say. I was making it worse for myself.
Oh, I'll help you with that. And Mr. Drake Kravitz, because I already forgot the teacher's name. Like, I see we are discussing biology via notes. Let's just open this up and see what exactly we're discussing.
No.
No,
Donovan will get
no.
up and immediately go to grab it from the teacher.
Yeah, Kori wants to help with this.
Okay, that's
Guys, you're all gonna get in trouble.
interesting. So,
Crina will be the only one without detention.
let me think of
Bridget,
the way
spot on.
I want to do this. I want this to be...
Volatile.
Crina and Wolfe are in math, just trying to learn how to do math.
I mean, maybe Wolf's trying to learn.
Wolfe is trying real hard to learn how to do math. He's like, the numbers, what do they mean?
He's staring out the window.
I think,
These volatile times?
no, I think it's going to be cool. I think, because Donovan spoke up first, we're going to have Donovan roll. And then we'll see if we need Kori to roll. Either way, you're probably both going to get in trouble. So Donovan, go ahead and roll cold for me.
13.
13, that's a very high roll. So
6 and 5 plus 2.
you act despite the fear of getting in trouble.
It's kind of thrilling too, so maybe 14. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Ooh.
14 it is. You are going to gain a moment of insight in your insane coolness. Ask me one question about the current situation, and I will tell you the answer.
Can I ask what aspects of privacy Mr. Kravitz cares about?
Yes, you may ask that.
Sure.
Mr. Kravitz cares very much about one's own medical records security. Thinks that's very important. Big fan of HIPAA. Thinks HIPAA is not strong enough, frankly. Is definitely doesn't think anyone should know how you voted. And likes to think that if you have been dishonorably discharged, that's an information for the military only, and no one else really needs to know.
Interesting. So
Learning some
Donovan.
things about Mr. Kravitz and his
Yeah.
backstory. Yeah.
So Donovan would grab that quickly.
Yes.
Kind of try to not smush it, but keep it folded and just say, Mr. Kravitz, while I'm sure it's not great to exchange notes in class, we do need to respect privacy, especially if, maybe the ladies are discussing something personal related to their health. Just like you wouldn't want to talk about voting and politics in class or the nature of someone's, leaving the military.
Wow, just laid it all
Right?
on there. That was great. Mr. Drake Kravitz looks at Donovan, looks at Kori, looks at Bridget, looks at Ingrid, and says, there are certainly some things that should be kept private, and while this is not a civics class, you make a good point, Donovan.
Thank you, Mr. Kravitz. You're such an excellent teacher. I appreciate your perspective.
I will ask you to kindly sit back down,
Of course, sir.
and
Donovan
if
will sit back down.
people do need to discuss private matters unrelated to biology, I ask you to keep that to appropriate times, such as your lunch period. Am I understood?
Yes, Mr. Kravitz.
I feel like a bunch of other people say it too, just out of habit. Yes, Mr. Kravitz. Kori, did you sit down when Donovan sat down?
Yeah, I think he's a little disappointed that he didn't get in on this, but yeah.
Cool. I like it. That was cool.
Quick question.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
So if he was not the one to necessarily come to his friend's aid, would you say that he failed to protect his friends because someone else got to it first?
No, I don't think that's
Okay.
how that is intended.
Sorry, Kay.
It's okay.
I think Bridget shoots Donovan a dirty look when they sit back down.
Fun. Roll cold, please.
Okay. Okay, that's better.
I'm confused
that's a
and
10.
excited. Great. On a 10 from up, you choose from below. Hey, Donnie, do you have any strings on Bridget?
I think I jumped.
Okay. Well, let's check
Nope.
because that didn't sound confident. All right. So you can gain a string. You can give him a condition. You can take one forward. Bridget, what do you feel like?
I might gain a string.
All right. That sounds like fun.
Mhm.
And there are no consequences for this because you did such a good job glaring. Excellent.
No
glaring.
XP.
No XP. No condition.
And you glare, and Donovan looks back at you like, what?
I think Bridget mouths like, I don't need you to protect me.
Donovan will read the note quickly. And then put it away.
Wow.
I didn't realize Donovan had the note.
Oh yeah. He
Okay.
was pretty clear, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
And Donovan will look back towards the front.
And I think Ingrid will now stare at you, Bridget, like,
He's an asshole.
Does she say that or mouth that?
I think she says it quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think if Donovan sees Ingrid like mouthing back to
No,
Bridget,
you
Donovan-
turn back around.
Oh, she's behind him. Okay, cool.
Well, you turned back around from after leaving Bridget, so you really established it. You know,
Sure.
no one to blame but Ashley.
So
What?
And,
I blame Kori.
okay,
Hey.
great.
Yeah, blame Kori.
No. We know Wolfe is always to blame.
Wolf's trying to learn math.
Is he? Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Probably. You don't want to
not
get
good at
kicked off the swim team for bad grades.
Yeah.
See, I know how to motivate players. So great. Bridget, are you going to attempt to continue to have the conversation in hushed whispers since the...
No.
Okay, great.
Ingrid got the information she needs.
Oh my gosh. Ingrid is so flustered and not happy. I think class ends, and Mr. Drake Kravitz, as people are leaving, will say, I forget people's names. Mr. Farley, would you stay a moment?
Sure. And it's thoroughly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't normally have to say your name. You're such a quiet, good student.
I'm glad you appreciate that.
Donovan,
Wait.
do you want me to wait for you?
No, I'm fine. Don't want you to be late to class.
Yeah. And he just gives a bit of a look to Mr. Kravitz before he'll leave.
He says, Mr. Farley, I just want you to know that I respect the reasons you listed. They were quite specific, but I respect them nonetheless.
I'm glad. I really respect a man who's worked in the military, given his time for his country, knows how to do certain things. And Donovan will smile and just go closer and closer to him and try to like reach out to like run his hands right down his shirt.
Would you like to roll hot?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Damn it, Donovan.
Oh, yeah.
Not where I
boy.
expected this
All right,
scene to go.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, they have a choice. I think he's gonna get embarrassed and act awkward. I'm gonna be like,
It's appropriate.
Probably a good choice.
I think he's gonna get a little flush. He's gonna grab your wrists firmly and sort of pull your hands away. And he says, "My point was Mr. Farrelly. Farrelly. That should it happen again, I will not hesitate to give you detention for trying to undermine me in my own class on a subject that is irrelevant to the material at hand.
That's probably for the best, considering Bridget was just talking to Ingrid about some sort of meetup later anyway.
Would you like to roll cold?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's gonna need a little section.
4 + 2 is 6.
Oh, well, never mind. He doesn't need a little section, apparently. Well, he will eventually. Brian, hey, Brian, when you listen to this later, would you make the biology teacher a section? So congratulations, you get XP.
Yeah.
And... he says, I'm under the impression that there is a very important football game on Friday night, Mr. Farrelly. But I think you're going to have to miss this afternoon's practice.
Donovan's eyes will go wide. You will forget that we had this conversation.
Roll a hot, please.
Damn, hypnotized.
4 + 5 is 9, + 2 is 11.
At least he's not unhinged.
For now.
And he goes,
Unfortunately, he's not unhinged.
yeah, I don't think he even responds. It's just because it's just true. And he'll say, Donovan, what are you doing here? Go to your next class.
I just wanted to thank you for your assistance. And Donovan will walk out.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Are we having fun? I think Ingrid will chase you down in the hallway, Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of stop you from traveling to wherever you're going and say, Bridget, I am not comfortable with this plan you have concocted.
Why not? It's gonna be great.
No.
You're gonna get with Tabitha tonight, and I'm gonna get with Wolfe at lunch, and everything's gonna be exactly how it should be.
She's going to say, I never have figured out how to broach the subject with Ingrid. We're going to, not with Tabitha, and we're going to spend the whole time discussing why you're not there.
Just be like, I'm glad we're spending time together, and you can do this. I believe in you, Ingrid. Channel Cher. What would Cher do?
What? Does Cher even have relationships?
She was with Sunny?
Right. That was I don't know. I don't know who Sunny is.
I don't either.
And I think she's just gonna glare at you and then march off to her next class.
No one's being appreciative.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
We got Darkest Self Queen Bridget back up in here.
That's awesome.
So, I'm gonna jump to lunch unless you stop me.
I would now... Okay, after you.
I was just gonna say, not really a scene, but really quick. Kori does not even use the hall pass. He'll just take a minute while he's walking to class to call the fancy restaurant and orders desserts for takeaway at X time.
Aww.
So you're gonna call that one restaurant we have with the outdoor seating.
Yes.
And you're gonna ask for what dessert for when your library shift ends.
Correct.
Great. To go desserts. Nice.
Yes.
Yes. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't like a good tiramisu in a plastic takeaway container? I happen to think it's tasty. It sounded insincere, but I am sincere. I think it's delicious. It sounds great. And now I'm hungry. So, moving on. I've forgotten what I was doing. It was a high...
No. Oh, right, Rob wanted to do
Oh,
it.
Rob, your turn. Yes, please.
Yeah, now, after the last class, Donovan would love to talk to Emily.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Emily's in my math class, maybe not.
Yeah, let's take a look at the squadule.
Squadrel.
When do you have math? Oh, there's your math class. Where's Emily? Emily's not on this sheet because we haven't placed her in a single class yet.
Nope.
So let's put her in math. Why not?
Cool.
Math with question mark. Great. Let's jump to math. And unless anybody else has a thing. Great. Let's jump to math. Math teacher is very boring because they're a math teacher. I have opinions. Sorry, everyone out there who loves math. I'm not that sorry.
Yay, calc.
What are you gonna do in math class, Donovan?
If she's already in class, and considering I was trailing behind, and I know she's there, maybe I'm just gonna wait till the end of class to talk to her.
Oh, that works for me. Great.
Yeah.
So math happens. There was a lot of numbers involved. Chalk was used on a chalkboard. You think you have whiteboards? You don't have whiteboard money. This is Gehenna Valley. It's a chalkboard. And plus, math is always better on a chalkboard. I'm just saying. It's just true. That's science.
The smell, the sound.
Oh, the stories I could tell you about chalk.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds bad. Like I murdered people. Anyway, Emily gets up to go to her next class. At the end of class, what do you do, Donovan?
Donovan trails after and says, "Oh, hi, Emily.
She'll stop and be like, "Oh, hey, Donovan, what's up?"
You enjoyed the party, I hope?"
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you again for hosting it.
I'm glad, although mine ended a little funny.
Your night did?
Well, not the night. The night went great. But the party, Bridget mentioned to me she's the one that broke your arm?
So time out real quick. Brian has to remember. I believe Bridget was there, even though it was
Didn't
Tabitha and
actually
Bex.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I
great.
think Tabitha, right?
Yeah, it was Tabitha and Bex. They went bam. Bex doesn't get enough credit for that. They helped.
Credit for that.
Bridget definitely provided the animus.
Yes. And Emily goes, I don't really want to talk about that.
Yeah, that really upset me. I'm sorry about that. I guess she doesn't always know what she's capable of. So, how's it doing now?
It's doing all right. It's healed, mostly.
Yeah. Well, I guess just let me know if you ever have a problem. You know, I'm here to help. I'm sorry. But I'm
You're
glad you
here
had a good time
to
at the party.
police the school now, Donovan?
Oh no, just sometimes people lose control and they need someone to remind them, you know, to keep things, you know, on the straight and narrow, the correct path.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I was a little surprised to hear that, and it kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah, you seem quite shaken.
It was weird. It's not something I expected out of Bridget.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you need to talk to anybody about it, or you know, you end up needing to speak to someone on the administration about this kind of physical activity, you know, this violence, I have a perspective to give, and I'm willing to talk to them for you.
That's good to know.
Yeah. I don't know that I would. Well, I mean, it's been weeks, so you're probably not going to say anything now. But if you feel threatened or something, let me know.
I'll talk to you soon, Donovan. Okay, I'm going to get to class.
Sure. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good. I just want to help. I really appreciate and care about, you know, what you think, and you're such a intelligent, you know, perceptive, kind of investigative person that I think that's really quite becoming. And Donovan will like go up to her and slightly like take her arm and kind of run his hand down her arm.
Okay, go ahead, try it. Let's go.
A challenge.
Oh, no.
Just
My D6.
Reroll.
Ah.
Aha, I'm not the only one who
4 and
dropped
6 is 10, plus 2 is 12.
Wow.
But I have no idea where that other D6 went.
It's lost to the ether.
One day I will find it. It's the wooden one, too.
Oh.
God, I hope so. Regular size bomb.
Emily will say to you, Donovan, why don't we talk about this later?
Sure. I can maybe at the end of lunch?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Great.
Donovan will go to class.
Great. That's what she thinks you wanted.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Now that everything has changed forever, does anybody have something they would like to do before lunch?
No, but that accent was great.
I liked it. Thank you. That's going to be like my new narrator voice.
That should be a voice for a character we might meet later today. Hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And then the students went about their day. Third period, fourth period, and finally it was lunchtime. Let's start with Crina, because I haven't heard Crina speak in a little while, and I miss her. Crina, who are you having lunch with? Alistair, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking for Alistair as soon as I walk into the cafeteria.
Great. I think Alistair is walking slowly between everything because while they know your school really well, they are not 100% comfortable with their blending in skills. So as you look around, you see Alistair enter after you. With their...
Hey! And I'll come over and I will like link arms with him.
Oh, okay, sure.
Are you? And then I'll lean in and be like, "Are you actually hungry? Do you like actually want food, or?"
Is the food edible?
Yes.
I mean, you eat it, but...
I mean, sometimes when I have to.
Let's look at food.
Okay. Then I'll like walk him through the line and.
And he'll put his hand on yours and he'll say, Crina,
Yes.
are you not concerned that this will make us look like you are interested in me to the others?
Oh. Should I be concerned?
I just know that in the school setting, you generally only act like this towards Kori.
Oh no, that's no. No.
I must have made a mistake.
No, Kori's not my boyfriend.
No,
And
I
like a
know
lot of
that.
people.
Right. You're very friendly. That's for certain.
Yeah, but also I like a lot of people.
Would you like to roll hot?
I think I kind of would.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Hey, boyfriend.
That's a 12.
Congratulations. You get a string, which is nice. And Donovan, you got a string too, by the way. I don't think I said that on Emily, because you got a high score in that hot roll.
Wonderful.
Yep. And I think Alistair will smile and look at you and say, well, one would be lucky to have your attention.
I think so.
Because I don't understand how this is a boat, this taco boat.
I don't either. Honestly, I don't.
Excellent. Yes, sir.
So I guess we like get food,
Yeah.
and then I would try to like steer him like somewhere where other people aren't?
Okay, I mean, yeah. I think we've established that the cafeteria is fairly big compared to the number of students using it. So, by all means, you have a private table.
So we'll sit down and be like, so, not that I'm, like, upset that you're here, but, why are you in school?
That's a great place to put a pin in it, because we're having a very active lunch. Now, I can see Kay get anxious on behalf of their character over there. Kori, you're not in my lunch notes at all. I don't think you have lunch plans. Is that correct?
He doesn't. He doesn't have a specified lunch plan, so I'm curious if he would have seen some of that, and or if he would have, or if it would bother Stephanie if Kori went to Crina, because I do imagine they usually sit together unless one of them is off canoodling with or cavorting with someone else.
Yeah, and when Crina said, like, sit with us at lunch, I think she was kind of, like, assuming that Kori would be there, too.
So I think you look around the lunchroom, and you don't see Crina right away, but then you see Crina walking and sitting at a separate table with Alistair, and they have their taco boats. What do you do?
I think he sees that, and I think he's gonna step outside for a second.
Oh, you're gonna go smoky smoke?
He's not gonna smoke, but he's gonna do something very dumb but very on brand for Kori.
Oh, I love it. What is that?
I mean, saying it's dumb and on brand is redundant.
He's gonna try to reach out to Jack.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out what that would look like.
Well, we're going to call it a gaze into the abyss. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to fail. Because you don't have that ability. Mm-hmm. But maybe something else will happen.
Okay, yeah, because he wants to try and order weed from Crina's brother.
I think it's cool that you're trying, you know? So let's try.
Let's try. Let's see what happens here.
Wants to order weed from Crina's brother.
Yeah, because where else is he going to get good enough weed for her?
Oh.
I have a +1.
Gosh.
So... That's an 11.
Well, that's a really good roll. It's too bad it's going to fail. Let's see here. But it's going to fail
Something else will happen.
with wonderfulness. That's right. Something else will happen. That's correct.
You get Tanya instead.
Dionysus, hey, what?
Yo, you looking to party?
I mean, Crina gets most of her weed either from Milo or her mom, so...
He wants to get you the good he wants to be a good not boyfriend and get you the good fake kush.
The Fae is where you get mushrooms.
well, it doesn't necessarily have to be kush. It could be mushrooms. It could be something else. He wants to get you the good face.
I feel like we've spoken about Fey weed. I think Fey weed is a thing.
We have.
It's just not as good as those mushrooms.
Yeah. It's just real weed that they threw a bunch of glitter on, and they're like, "Oh, magic Fey weed."
Yes, 100%.
It costs double because it's Fey.
That's amazing.
Weed is not native to the Fey realm. They just brought it over from the human world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just dyed it and put glitter on it.
So, you get lost in thought outside, and you're focusing, and you're like, Jack. I don't know. That's how I would do it. Like Chevy Chase trying to summon a Fey King, and you start remembering some things that you've learned here and there about the Fae. Some of it from Crina, some of it from just being around people, some of it from your new mentor. And who I don't even know that we've mentioned yet this season. But by the way, Kori has a new mentor. Well, no, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Reveal.
I didn't say name. If you say their name, you might summon them. Anyway, speaking of summoning, and you do remember talking a little bit about how you would make contact with a specific entity of that power. Mainly, how much you should not do it. That was your new mentor's main point, was this is not a thing you should do. This is not a thing you should do. This is not a thing you should do. but kind of tells you how to do it anyway, just in case things really go bad. But a lot of it is about circles and having the right items and offering something as a sacrifice, as a not a sacrifice, but as a tribute. And you realize you can't do any of those things. But you remember at least now that you know how to do it, if without having the specific Fey-like ability. So in the future, you can make a point of gathering those things. And if you do, you will take +1 to addressing them.
Okay.
But it's like what I'm going to say is, since it is... since it is mimicking an ability that you normally would have to take, if you do this in the future, 1, you're going to burn the regents, and you'll have to gather them all over again.
Okay.
And 2, I'm going to have a whole lot of fun if you don't get a 10.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
You shouldn't have told her that.
Oh, no, I'm just being clear. I think that's already on the table.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to say those things, but I'm really saying them for the audience's sake. But once you finally come to after all that, Milo is there, smoking.
Hey Milo, can I get some? What's your better stuff right now?
Oh, yeah, I get this great thing right now. It's called Hector's Wild Joust.
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Okay, great.
He takes some of that, goes back inside, probably goes to sit at the table with Crina.
Put a pin in that, because you should spend some time. We're going to jump to another conversation. Hey, let's talk about Latin. You want to talk about Latin? Great.
Yeah, we're gonna totally talk about Latin.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I'm
I
sure.
heard Latin and then
Yeah, no, I heard
and
too.
I'm sorry.
And I was very
Latin.
confused, and then once you said it the second time, I was like, oh, Latin.
Listen, I'm from the North Shore, okay? I got a little bit of an accent. It comes out in little tastes here and there, even when I'm not going full on. So you just gotta deal with it and roll with me. It's your cousin from Boston. Anyway.
I think Bridget is not at the normal cheerleader table.
What?
She's like sitting off on her own. She wants alone time with Wolf.
Just waiting to be approached, Bridget?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think when she sees Wolf, she'll do a hi.
Yeah, and Wolf brings his lunch, as we already know, so
Mhm.
he doesn't have to, like, go buy lunch or anything, and I imagine he walks in and first looks towards the normal cheerleading table, doesn't see Bridget, then looks around and sees her.
I think Tabitha waves at you anyway, though, because you're looking at
Oh,
him.
I'll wave at Tabitha.
Okay.
I love Tabitha. She's great.
That's all.
That's it. She deserves a wave back. I'm not gonna leave her hanging. Yeah, and then he'll go over and sit with Bridget, like, across the table.
Great.
Hey, Wolf.
I think Wolf kind of looks at Bridget. He's not like staring at her creepily, but like very clearly taking in her appearance and just says, "Hey, you look really good today, Bridget."
Thank you. You look good today too. Is that a new flannel?
And he like looks down, looks back up, is like, "Nope, I've had this one I think for like 3 years now."
Oh, it makes your eyes look good.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, and he like turns to like open his backpack and like grab the Latin homework from it.
Yes.
Well, let's let Bridget roll hot, I think.
Okay.
Also, I was gonna ask, can I roll make Bridget feel comfortable? Because I complimented her.
Wow. Yeah, well, you can both roll. Well, we'll do it at
Yeah.
the same time. Why not?
Okay.
Let's start with the results for make someone feel beautiful, though, because that's less. I was gonna. Dynamic's not the right word.
10. I got a 10. Thanks, didn't trenched.
So you get to choose 2 from the list of take one
Yes.
forward. They remove a condition, which Bridget could use. They mark experience, or you take one forward.
I am going to take one forward,
Mm-hmm.
and Bridget can remove a condition.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm gonna get rid of Downer. I don't feel like Bridget has been a downer for a bit.
No downer from Bridget.
Yeah.
How was
She's still
your hot
petty and
roll?
unsteady. Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay, yeah. Let's go for it. Let's mix it up.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's a 6.
Congratulations!
Whoops.
You get XP.
Wait, no, I'm gonna spend a string on Wolfe and make it a 7.
Oh,
I can do that.
no XP.
Before you
No.
resolve it.
My strings. No, it's okay. I got my
You
own.
have
I
so
got my own
many
entrenchment.
strings.
You have like crazy neared like
Yeah.
got strings, y'all.
Hey, I'm not the one with the crazy strings. Okay.
So, on a 7, Wolfe gets to choose how the turns the on affects him. You can give a string, give yourself, promise something, embarrassed and awkward.
Yeah. So, Wolf makes a big point to turn away as he gets his homework from his backpack, and then you can see that his cheeks are kind of flushed, and he says, anyway, so the homework, I don't really know how much I got right on it, but I mean, I guess you can take a look if you want.
Yeah, if I could just take a look. You know, Wolfe, I'm sorry I haven't talked to you in a while. Things are weird, and I've really missed you.
I think Wolf kind of stares at Bridget for a few moments before kind of dropping his gaze down to the table in front of him, and he says, it's okay. I mean, things were weird, and I don't blame you at all. I just wanted to give you some space to, work things out, but
I really feel like I blew it during our episode. My episode. The whole thing.
he looks back up and he says, look, Bridget, it's not your fault. It wasn't really you, so it really, I should have helped more. I should have.
Bridget grabs his hand and is like, no, you did as much as you could.
And you can see him kind of deflate a little. He sighs. There's always more I could have done.
Maybe we can try to make up for it now.
Wolf looks up and kind of furrows his brows a little bit. What do you mean?
I mean, do you want to, come over to my place tonight and look at the stars on my roof?
You can kind of see, the hesitance, in his expression and hear it in his voice, and eventually he just says, look, I would love to, Bridget, but I have practice, and then I'm seeing Donovan after, and then I have to go home, and I think I might be in trouble with my parents, so...
I mean, it's a while till the stars come out.
Great, let's put a pin in that scene. Let Ashley think of some more excuses. Donovan, when you come into the lunchroom, you look around, you notice that Mauricio is at the vending machine, putting quarters in, taking something out, putting more quarters in.
All right, Donovan goes over to him.
Great. He appears to have, 8 packs of Oreo cookies in his arm, and a whole mess more quarters.
What you doing?
Oh, we're gonna do math.
With Oreos?
What better is there?
I mean, a lot of people use a pen and paper. I might have known people who used an abacus. Calculators.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why you used pen and paper when you got Oreos.
Okay. I think that's enough Oreos then.
I was gonna get about 16.
All right, fine. Did you have a good time at the party?
Oh yeah, it was great. Great time. Music, people, dancing.
You appreciate being invited despite all the shit you did to Kori and everything?
What are you talking about?
You know, trailing him, being willing to use him as a sacrifice, all that shit.
Why would that affect the party?
I'm just making sure you understand how nice it was that you were invited, despite the fact that you did all that. And I just want to make sure that you understand that Kori's my friend, and you wouldn't do anything to jeopardize him or that friendship, right?
What? Friends.
You're not-
We're friends. We're all friends here.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other. If you want to continue to be friends, then I think you will help Kori with his family and make sure he gets anything he needs from them. Do you understand me?
Yeah. That's not gonna happen.
Yes, it is, and I want to spend a string.
Okay. And it goes, all right. You know what? I guess I can help a little bit.
Good. You know, people that help Kori are helping me, and those that help me I want to reward. So maybe there's something then we can do for you in the future if you show that you're on the winning team, right?
Right. I absolutely understand.
Great.
Here.
I don't need math. I'm pretty good at it. Enjoy your Oreos. I have another date.
Well, all right.
Cool. Thanks. And Donovan's going to go look for Emily.
Great. You go look for Emily. Kori, you see... oh, no. I got to put a pin in that. No, we got to balance the scale still. We're going to Crina and Alistair. Crina and Alistair needs to get a couple of minutes because you went outside. Alistair answers your question and says, well, Crina... And I mean no disrespect by saying that, but we're high school students right now.
Oh yeah, definitely like just name. It's
Yeah,
cool.
just names, yeah. It was King Jack's idea.
Okay.
Cool.
Did he say why?
He did.
Are you gonna tell me?
I wasn't, but I could.
Why?
It's very complicated being a king. It's
And
for
that's why he sent you to be a student.
it's for your security. Thought I could better keep you safe if I had a reason to be visible.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the only reason, Alistair? Alistair?
What animal is this?
Taco Boat's not that good or that interesting.
You're not wrong, Crina.
Nope, I'm not.
Nope. Tanya may have been involved in the conversation a little.
Alistair, just tell me the whole story.
I feel that I may have failed to represent your interests properly, and so I am a little embarrassed. But there is some concern that you could be focusing a little less on these people and a little more on those people.
Was this part of the whole Jack wants me to do more princess shit?
Yeah.
I mean, like, he could just say that, but okay.
Well, he says a lot of things to a lot of people over time.
Also, I'm 16? And in human world, when you're 16, you have to go to school? Like, it's the law. I tried to stop going, but, like, it's the law. You have to. Also, Mom got really mad when I said I was going to drop out. She got really mad.
Yeah, I agree. And, bonus, as long as I'm here, I can keep listing reasons why you need to be here. Because I will have all the experiences. like amphibians. Not the experiences of an amphibian, but apparently you need to know how many hearts they have.
You in like biology class or something?
I was in a biology class, yes.
Oh. I thought you would just have all the same classes as me.
That would have been interesting. But
Right, look, Alistair. It's not your fault. It's fine.
we could probably still fix that.
I mean, do you want to make it your fault?
No. The class schedule.
Oh, yeah, we can totally fix that. We'll just ask in the office, and like they say no, Donovan will hypnotize him or something.
Yeah, or we'll just get them kidnapped and brainwashed and bring them back.
I mean, it's just faster if Donovan does it, but I guess sure, whatever.
Okay.
But anyway, like Crina's gonna reach out and like take his hand and be like, "It's not your fault.
Not my fault.
Okay, just I need you to tell me things. It's better to tell me things than hide things from me, because that just makes me angrier.
Oh, don't want you to be angry.
I don't want to be angry either."
Speaking of Crina being angry, so Kori starts coming back, and Kori, if unfortunately for Kori, gets cut off by Mauricio with a handful of Oreos. The packets, they're still in the packets.
Yeah.
Mauricio goes, Kori, we have to get married.
Well, chokes on his own like air. Excuse me?
Donovan thought it was very important.
Donovan wants you and me, cousins,
Yes,
to get married.
it is legal, I believe.
I don't think so, but even if, like, no, thank you. You're. Is this? And then he leans in a little, and he's like, "Is this the family's way to try and? Are you lying? Is this the family's way to try and entrap me and make me come back so they can use me again?"
And Mauricio leans in closely and says, No, I don't think the family will even like this idea. But Donovan thinks it's a good idea.
Donovan thinks it's a good idea.
Yes.
And he's gonna stand up a little straighter, like pull away, look at Crina, and just
Holding
like make
Jack's
a
hands. Or not Jack's hands, holding Alistair's hands.
sees that Crina's holding Alistair's hand, shrugs it off, and like makes a wave towards Mauricio a little uncomfortably, and is like then points to wherever Donovan is, and is gonna try and bring Mauricio to Donovan.
Great. So you start leading Mauricio to Donovan, who is looking for Emily. Fantastic. Let's talk about Latin. What's going on at the Latin table? Did you come up with more fun things to say to each other?
Yeah. So Wolfe is like, look, Bridget, maybe depending on how things go with my parents, but I really think they're kind of upset with me, so I don't know if I'll be able to tonight.
Sneak over. I'm gonna spend a string.
Are you willing to take that string?
To get Wolfe to sneak over tonight,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he will take it.
Would you like to roll cold?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty shut down.
Yeah. I think you should roll cold.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Look, Wolfe is scared about how pissed his parents might actually be. Let's see. I have one forward. And then I get -1 and then +1. Okay, that's a 7.
7. All right, that's a number.
That's a number.
So you are able to sort of make it clear to Bridget that you are not interested in this stargazing thing, because parents. However, you come across poorly. Would you like to have Bridget lose a string on you, give Bridget a condition, or replace your +1 forward?
I'll have Bridget lose a string on me.
Great. And you're going to get a condition in return. You've
got
got
lots of them.
dedicated. You've got threatened. You've got out of touch. What do you think, Natalie? What could we do here? Any ideas?
Well, I think. Oh shoot.
It could be something like cruel, cold-hearted.
The sad thing is that Wolfe would love to.
Boyfriend centric.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do. I think Wolfe has had this condition before,
Ooh.
but I'm gonna give him the condition whipped.
Ooh.
There was a lot of
That's
excitement
what I was gonna suggest.
from your dedicated, threatened, out of touch,
Dedicated and whipped.
and whipped.
And I think you've had that condition before.
I think
Maybe
so.
something like that at
I think
least.
so.
No,
And
you've had it. You've had it.
I think with that, Bridget wants to stand up. She
Yes.
gathers up all her stuff, and she storms off and says, "Have fun with your creepy old man boyfriend." And it's gonna storm out of the room because she's petty.
You don't take his homework with you, do you?
Yeah, she does.
Damn it. No, my homework. My Latin homework. I worked so hard on that. It took me 3 hours to do it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
You
it.
need me to roll cold?
I think it's good. I think we're good there.
Okay.
Donovan, you find Emily.
Great.
She's eating a lunch with people, including Ingrid, just for funsies. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Donovan will come over. Hey, do you want to talk now or?
Oh,
later?
yeah, sure. Yeah, we can go talk.
Cool.
And she'll get up and sort of gather her things. And that's when Kori also appears next to you with a Mauricio holding Oreos.
Hey.
Kori just instinctively glares at Emily, like very grr.
Kori, what's
and-
wrong? You look upset?
What's with the Oreos?
Yeah.
And like he like half leans over and like puts a hand sort of on Donovan's shoulder as he like leans his head closer to his side. Did you tell my cousin to marry me?
Does that sound like something I would say?
No, which is why I brought him over here.
Okay. Donovan would look at Mauricio like, and
I don't
Why
think
did you have this
Mauricio
idea?
heard that, right? That was intended to be quiet.
No, it was a quieted whisper.
Good, because otherwise, I just feel like you wouldn't want Emily to hear that.
That's why the hand on shoulder and the
Okay,
hand
great.
again.
So you look over at Mauricio, who has begun handing out the Oreo packets to everyone at the table.
oh, that's nice. I'm sure Mauricio will help you and is just low on sugar.
No.
I'm certain he just wants to be, a good cousin, and is confused.
What did you say something to make him confused? Like I just
I have no idea where you got that idea, Kori.
what can you
You're just that hot? I don't know.
Emily will say, "Is this not a good time?"
No, I think we're fine, Mauricio. Maybe we should talk later. Be nice to your cousin and don't say anything creepy.
Of course not.
Cool. And Donovan will continue walking away.
Mauricio
And,
gives you thumbs up, Kori.
Wait, are you hanging out with Emily?
Are you telling me I can't talk to Emily? Be nice, Kori. Jeez.
Well, I don't know. I have trouble with the idea that my close friend is hanging out with the individual who put an expose in the paper less than a month ago, calling me a murderer who celebrated said murder with orgies.
That was more than a month ago.
The teacher survived.
That's true. She did.
She did. Yes, but that did not stop you from, in
Let's-
your paper, accusing me of attempted murder as he's just glaring straight at Emily.
There's a lot of editorializing happening right now.
Yeah, Kori, let's try to make amends here. I mean, we're all moving on to new and better things, right?
I don't know if I'm the one who needs to make amends here, considering I'm not the one.
Well, a confrontation in
such
the
things.
cafeteria is not the way to get that going.
Roll cold, please, Donovan.
3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3 Before I say, all right. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, and I will spend a string, so I have a 7.
I don't see you as looking at the wrong sheet.
I say Donovan has many
Yeah, you got a
strings on
lot of
Kori.
strings on Kori. Yeah.
He's got like about 6,000, right?
It turns out that
6
Kori,
now.
however, does not have any strings on Kori, which is where I was
Yes,
looking.
Corey does not. Yeah.
Great. So that is 7 to 9, but it doesn't matter because you're cold as ice. What would you like to choose? You want to gain your string back?
Yeah.
I'll give a condition of
It's got paranoid.
shamed.
Shamed. That's a good one.
Yep.
Shame X. Shamed. Here we go. What else you want? You want one forward or you want a string?
I'll take the forward.
Okay, cool. But you know what? You're not perfect. You're an old man. You're creepy.
And I'm...
What do you think? Okay, traitor? Something like that?
I'm thinking less traitor, and I'm thinking something more along the lines of like someone who's playing both sides.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of a good
Devil's
word for that.
advocate,
or double agent.
or yeah, double agent.
Duplicitous?
Duplicitous! I
That's
can't
just a
spell
fancy
that.
word. I'm not sure it's a real word.
It is a
It
real
is.
word.
It's a very- it's a
I know
real
it was a
You
joke.
can
It was a
Google
joke.
it to like get the spelling. That's what everyone does. We'll figure it out.
Are we good with duplicitous?
Or
Kay hasn't
I like-
agreed yet to duplicitous.
Sorry, I was just writing it.
It's a great word.
it is a good word. You know, let's go with duplicitous.
Yay!
Because you're talking to my cousin, and now he wants to marry me, and now you're talking to Emily, who did
I'm
all
not
these things to
responsible
me,
for your
and-
creepy family.
It's great. It's a great thing you're doing. Everyone loves it.
Exactly.
And I think, yeah, Corey's a little taken aback.
All right. So now that you're walking away with Emily and Kori's taken aback, let's put a pin in this conversation and jump back to Crina and Alistair.
Yeah,
I love it. We're having fun, aren't we?
we're bouncing.
Crina, are you basically done with the scene, or do you have more you want to explore with Alistair? No
Yeah, I
pressure.
think I'm basically done unless somebody walks up to us.
No, I think you're gonna get to eat lunch until, eventually maybe someone gets bored and comes over, but you can be done and just go back to being normal people.
Yeah.
As normal as
I
you
think
two
Bridget
are.
might be headed over to Crina.
Oh, I thought you were storming out of the lunchroom. My
I'm
mistake.
storming
You're just
away,
away.
but I'm
Is
going to my
Away from
friend.
Wolfe.
I love that. Let's have you
Yeah.
storm to Crina and Alistair.
Yeah. I think Bridget's crying by the time she gets there. And she sits down in a huff and doesn't even acknowledge Alistair.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Cug, what's going on? What's the matter?
Wolfe is such a jerk, and Donovan is such a jerk, and I hate both of them.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bridget.
I invited Wolfe to, hang out with me tonight, and he just kept making excuses. And
I thought you were gonna be with Dixie now.
I just wanted to make Wolfe jealous.
I mean, being with Dixie would make him jealous.
You think so?
Well, Bridget. And I'm gonna take both of Bridget's hands and I'm gonna hold up and I'm gonna get really close and look really deep in her eyes and be like, Wolfe is not. You shouldn't be thinking about Wolfe and paying attention to Wolfe. You're better than him, right? He left you because he doesn't know what's valuable and what's good, and you're just gonna live the best life and show him what he's missing out on because you're a treasure that he lost because he was too stupid
Why?
and careless to hold on to it.
Why is he with that creepy old man, though?
I want to try and use make someone feel beautiful.
I thought
because
that might be the
Yeah.
case. Okay, let's try it. Roll hot.
9.
9.
I'll spend a spring on Bridget to make it 10.
Oh, that's love. I love it. So choose 2. They carry 1 forward. They remove a condition. They mark experience. You carry 1 forward.
I wanted to remove a condition, so
That's good.
Stop that XP drain.
Would you like to remove unsteady or petty?
Which one do you think I should remove, Crina? Which one are you trying to get me to get rid of?
Oh,
Are you trying to make me more steady, or are you trying to make me less petty?
I don't think Crina would ever try to make anyone less petty, to be very honest with you.
No, I'm steady. Steady and petty.
okay, great.
And then I want to carry 1 forward.
Okay, who doesn't?
I don't know what that forward is too, but we'll figure that out.
Something fun. It'll be great. So, that being said, do you still want to say the old man thing?
I do.
Okay.
I'm so petty.
Yeah.
In fact, I say it more confidently.
Yeah.
I don't know. People like who they like, and sometimes it's dumb and it doesn't make sense, and it's really confusing.
He's like 200.
I don't know. But he's also still in high school. Feelings are weird, Bridget. You know that. They're so weird, and they don't make sense, and I don't like them.
If Donovan, like, drinks all his blood or something, and it was, like, me who chased him away when I was being all scary over to Donovan's arms, like...
Then that would be Donovan's fault for not being able to control himself. And Wolf's fault for being stupid.
Ladies, may I make a suggestion?
I'm gonna look to Bridget and be like, do you want a suggestion from Alistair?
Who's Alistair?
Oh,
New student.
yes, but also, like, my, like, head bodyguard?
Oh, yeah, we
Oh.
could say that.
Oh, she knows.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'm the head
I mean-
bodyguard, but...
Sandra and Ruth are just, like, pretty robots with swords. So...
But they're so good at it.
They are really good at that.
I was just gonna say that if this is all about as Fae, we are fairly good at emotions that run high. I am older than Donovan. Since I am now a student, we could kiss.
No, I don't think that's a good
Yes,
idea.
that's a great idea.
My apologies. Obviously, I was being very forward, and I should not have said that.
It's a good idea, Alistair.
No, it's not a good idea. You're kissing Dixie,
Yeah, and Alistair can kiss...
not you. Or anyone.
No, not me. Donovan. And then we'll just leave Wolfe alone.
The vampire.
No,
Yeah, we'll put the
no,
old men together.
no.
This is a great time to take a break. Let's take 5 or 10 minutes, collect ourselves, get some water.
I'm so offended.
Everybody, take a walk around your living room and
Think about old man kissing.
think about old
Like-
men kissing.
Old men in teenage bodies.
in teenage bodies.
We made it extra weird at the end there.
Not better.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Gehenna Valley, Season 2, Episode 3, Green-Eyed Monsters. I don't know, that's the episode.
More of like a bluish purple gray.
Wow. Listen, there was another episode title suggestion from the chat, and you're just going to poo-poo all over it with your accuracy. Listen, you don't need to know how old Rob is, chat, okay? That is not relevant to this game. He's 78.
You forgot a
Did you?
Yes.
before.
Yeah. 70-80. But,
Anyway.
you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about lunch. We just had a great little scene with Bridget and Crina and Alistair, which we definitely have to return to because there seems to be some divided ideas, but we're not going to return there right away. Kori was left being confused by Ingrid's table with Mauricio. Kori, anything else you feel like you need to do during this very exciting lunch?
I think.
Noah's also.
You think about it. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna think for a moment.
You think about it, because now we'll go to Donovan and Emily,
Yeah.
having a very nice conversation at yet another secluded table. Emily will...
Yeah, I think Donovan will try to walk with her out of the cafeteria.
Oh, okay. So she'll just take her bagged lunch and keep going. Where
like
are we?
Like a
going?
corner of the hallway where then Donovan can put his back to the wall and watch to see who's approaching.
She's literally asking you, not just
okay.
Brian. But she's going to say, where are we going now that she knows that she's leaving the cafeteria?
Just out in the hallway.
Oh, all right. She'll follow you and you find your corner.
Yeah. Little dark corner.
Yeah.
Watch who comes and approaches from the hall.
And she'll look at you and she'll be like, so what are you getting at, Donovan?
I'm trying to figure Bridget out after everything, and I'm clearly doing a bad job, and I'm just wondering what's your read on it after and you didn't say anything, but apparently this is true, so what's going on?
She says, as far as I can tell, Bridget made some kind of big internal power play, but it looks like it's all falling apart. I don't know if Marissa took the wind out of her sails, as it were, or Bridget got what she wanted and now she's just relaxing, but whatever was happening, I don't think it's happening anymore.
That's true.
That is true? You know something about this?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it, other than, well, I understand why she's angry at me, considering Wolfe and I are dating, although her relationship with him was like a few days, so... But apparently it was more serious than I realized.
Well, yeah, congratulations, by the way. You managed to tame the wolf. I believe you are quite the longest relationship he's ever had.
Oh?
Oh, certainly you must know. I mean, he's sort of become known as having many flings.
How many?
Well, I don't have a count. I'm not that kind of reporter.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a good few weeks, so... that feels pretty good. And I'm sorry about Kori. He's having a hard day, and...
You don't have to apologize for Kori. I'm quite used to his extravagance.
He's trying really hard, and, his family is just, ugh. And, ugh.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, but if you could, I guess, please be sure, if you're going to say anything about Bridget, you let me know first, and I will spend a string.
I don't know if she's willing to take the string just yet, because she's not quite sure what you're asking. So she'll ask some clarifying questions. Just and what do you mean, act on Bridget?
Well, before you'd say anything about it, let me know.
About what?
Bridget, or anything related to what happened.
Are we talking about my arm, or are we talking about something else?
the arm and everything you just mentioned to me. You know, I want to be able to back you up, but please tell me before you do anything so that, you know, we can be on the same page.
She turns down the string. And she'll say, I discuss events and people all the time. I certainly can't check in with you before I discuss someone in particular.
Donovan's eyes will go wide. You won't say anything about what you told me about Bridget or your arm without checking and getting permission from me first.
Roll hot. Someone's got a crutch, and it's called hypnotism.
They should get married.
Wow.
Let's see.
Wolfe can ruin his own relationship.
6 + 1 is 7 + 2 is 9, and I will spend the string for 10.
Nice. Okay.
Since she turned it down, now we'll use it.
It's her own damn fault. She got hypnotized. No, we don't victim blame her. Stop that.
I think she'll kind of like blink, look at you and say, you know, I think I will talk to you first after all.
Thanks. I'm happy to help. And I appreciate your time. And again, I'm glad you came to the party and had a good time.
It was a good party.
I'm glad you think so. Hope you come to the next one.
Sure.
Donovan will just smile and head back into lunch.
Great. And she waits a moment and does the same. That's fun.
Yeah.
How you thinking, Kori? You thinking good?
Yeah, I think I'm good. So I think he's paranoid and shamed, and I think he sees, you know, Donovan walking out with Emily, and he sees Crina all up with Bridget and Alistair, and his cousins next to him proposing marriage, and he's just feeling real uncomfortable. So I think he's going to leave.
Okay.
And see if Harold's around.
Yeah, Harold's eating lunch somewhere. Why not?
I think he's just gonna park himself with Harold. Like, that's like a safe place.
Great. Yeah, it's Harold and Xavier.
Oh God.
And Dixie and some unnamed other people.
Yeah. So I think he wants to avoid the situations that are making him feel shamed and paranoid, and is just gonna sit down, plop himself down next to Harold.
Oh yeah, these are not the people who are going to make you feel ashamed. They are very, very excited about all sorts of things, and they're not here to shame people. So that's good. Great, and we'll jump back to the Bridget Crina show. See if we can see what else we can stir up. So Alistair will say, "I don't want to get between a friendship, but you seem to have very different ideas right now."
He's my bodyguard. He's not like somebody you can just decide can make out with somebody else.
Are you shutting me down?
I might be. Yeah, I think I might be here.
Do it. Roll cold.
That's so good at cold. Oop, one fell out the tray.
Does it count?
No. I got a 1.
Oh wow! Congratulations. That's XP. Are you at 4 or did you just level?
I'm at 4.
Okay. I will update this here.
I'm coming for you, Bridget. I'm gonna get my crown back.
Let's look at my fabulous reaction sheet here. Marissa comes by your table. Let's get my Marissa sheet up here. I haven't looked at Marissa in a hot second. There she is. And she goes, "Bridget, we've been waiting for you. We've got a lot to discuss with with the pep rally tomorrow."
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got distracted. I'll be right there. I'm coming.
She stands there.
Bye, Crina.
Hi.
Bridget will go with Marissa.
Great, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm so good at this game. Look at me dividing people. All right. Does anybody else have something they want to... Oh my
I
gosh.
have one other thing I wanted to do.
Let's jump to Crina first, because she got so little time that second. Crina, what would you like to do?
I think it's a little awkward at the table here with Alistair.
What?
Just like a little bit.
Okay.
And I think Crina will kind of look around and be like, oh, where's Kori? And she'll actually like say it out loud. Where's Kori?
Where is
I'll
Kori?
Take out my phone and
Is-
I will text him. Say, hey, where are you?
Corey's gonna text back and just say, you looked very busy with, like, Alistair and Bridget, and I didn't want to interrupt that.
Oh. Like a long pause. I mean, you can. I'd like you to be here.
Oh. I don't know how comfortable I am being around Alistair.
I think Crina will just send like a few emojis, like a series of emojis. and then it takes you a second, but you can kind of be like, she's so confused as to why you would feel that way. Like, genuinely confused.
He just texts back, like, he's been watching me.
No, he's been watching me.
Crina, I have found Kori. He is with Bridget's brother. And the Dixie.
Oh, he is?
And he sort of like vaguely points without looking. In the
I'll look and be oh. He is sitting with Harold. Okay.
No, Donovan pointed it out. He was watching me.
The fuck would Donovan know?
Donovan knows a lot.
He's my bodyguard. He's here for me. Whatever. Enjoy your time with Harold.
Corey just like sighs and looks at Dixie and is like, "You still doing card readings?"
Dixie will say, "Yeah, I am."
Can you give me one about something?
$20.
I think Corey opens his wallet and it's like not as flush and full as it usually is. And he sighs and he pulls out a 20 and he slips it over to Dixie.
Great. Wolfe, what do you want to do?
So I would like to go find Bridget because I think Wolfe realizes that she took his homework.
Great. Well, you see Bridget now has settled with the cheerleaders. Tabitha and Marissa and Bex.
X is not a cheerleader.
Yeah, but Bex sits with them. It's
Okay.
not just cheerleaders.
Cool. So I will walk over. Wolfe will walk over.
Mhm.
Kind of up by Bridget, and well, as he approaches, he'll like do a general wave to like, hello, all of you. And then he'll like.
Tabitha goes, "Hi again, Wolfe."
She's so cute. I can't help it. Hey Tabitha, I just needed to ask Bridget something, and he's gonna like lean down and like whisper in Bridget's ear, assuming she doesn't just like immediately push him away or anything.
Bridget?
She's not going to, but she's not like turning to look at you.
No. Okay.
Marissa is glaring at you, Wolfe, just so you know.
Oh. Well, that's weird. And Wolfe will just be like, "Hey, I think you took my homework. Can I get that back?"
I think you made a mistake. I don't have it.
Bridget, roll
Can I
cold,
shut
please.
someone down?
Oh, I want to give you like a tiny trophy.
That was a 3.
Well, that's a real tiny trophy. Congratulations, you get XP. Let's look at my reaction sheet.
Why is Marissa glaring at me?
Why'd I drop a dice? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay.
You're in her booze.
Marissa will speak up and she'll say, Bridget, just go. You'll just sort of phone it in anyway.
Wolfe will just be like, no, it's okay,
Bridget's gonna
It's
storm
fine.
out crying,
okay.
like out of the cafeteria.
Wolfe just
Bex looks
does a
at you,
big
Wolf, and
sigh.
says, great job, Wolf.
Thanks, Bex. And I think he literally just leaves also.
Cool!
Because now that he doesn't have his homework, he would like to go find his Latin teacher.
Amazing! I love it. Hey, Donovan, what do you want to do?
Donovan was coming in looking for Wolfe.
Well, you see Wolf
His boyfriend?
start to leave, but you could probably cut him off.
All right, Donovan will come like jogging up next to Wolfe and like bump into him a bit and kind of throw his arm around Wolfe's waist. Hey, where are we going?
I think you can immediately tell that he's not incredibly happy.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just fucked up with Bridget again. You know, what's new?
She all pissed?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. She wanted me to, like, go hang out with her tonight, but I don't think I can. And I told her that, and she seemed...
Wow, she dressed up all nice, asked for tutoring help, and then asked you to hang out with her late tonight? I'm shocked.
She also took my homework with her, so...
On purpose?
Well, I guess... And he kind of, like, turns as if he could, like, look at the table he was just sitting at, like, across the room. And he, like... He turns back to Donovan and is like, well, it wasn't in my backpack. I handed it over to her to help her. And
Did you just
I don't
ask
have
her
it
to
now,
check?
so... She storms off. I don't know. I don't know. Marissa was mad at her, too.
Oh, all right. Well,
It's fine. No, look,
uh,
it's fine, really.
where are you going?
I'm just gonna go talk to my teacher, you know?
Oh. I was going to ask if you wanted to make out a bit before next class, but I guess you got to go talk to your teacher.
I think. Roll hot?
Yeah, I think you should
Question
probably
mark?
roll hot.
Wow, I'm not having a good day.
Oh no.
You've done plenty today.
4 plus 2 is 6.
No, you failed one roll.
Do you have any
That's my
strings?
second fail. It's my
Have
second.
strings.
You not have any
I'm going
strings
to
on
not use my string on this one.
Oh, okay.
Not important enough.
Not
Like, you know,
important enough.
like,
Well,
not
I'll take
important
the
enough.
experience.
Yeah, you get the experience.
See how it is.
And, I need a new reaction.
I really wanted that.
Wolf needs to go plead with this Latin teacher, man.
I don't know if it's going to happen now.
Hey, maybe you should ask Crina for help in the one class she's actually good at.
Yeah, or Kori. Kori's actually good at 2 classes, choir and ancient
Choir in
languages.
Latin.
Crina's like shockingly good at Latin.
I'd say you skip and you just make out with Donovan.
The bell
Do you care about
rings,
me?
Homework is like 30% of your grade.
indicating that lunch
Oh.
is now over, and you have to go to your next class.
Great.
Which for
Awesome. What period are we in?
we're now at 5th period.
Fourth?
5th.
Fifth?
5th period.
Did we do fourth?
We
Did we skip
kind of
fourth?
skipped
Did we skip
forward.
Third and fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
don't worry. You're fine. You're fine. Where are you, Wolf? English. Yeah, English and Latin. You're not going to see Mr. H.
English.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see him in class.
Yeah, you'll see him in Latin class.
Latin's 6th period is the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Latin is
So
the
you have a whole
6th period.
period to redo your homework.
That's right.
The 3-hour homework.
You can just redo it
Yeah,
during
in a
Mixed
class with
Thunderbird's
Crina.
class. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you do, Wolf? Bell rang. Donovan's
I
making
think he will lean over
faces.
and give Donovan a kiss on the cheek and say, and like take his hands and say, "Look, I would really love to, Donovan. Really, I would. It's been a day, but I really, we gotta go to class. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll see you after practice, though, right?"
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get more time than the time you had with Bridget at lunch. So, yeah, that works. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Donovan will
awkwardly.
head to art.
Yep. You awkwardly separate,
Bridget.
but we're gonna rewind slightly here, and we're gonna give Kori a 1-card tarot reading. Kori. Dixie looks at you. She shuffles her cards. She says, "Are you comfortable saying out loud what it is you need reflection on?"
No, do you mind if I... And he's gonna lean over and brush aside Dixie's hair and lean into her ear and whisper it to her.
Roll hot.
Everybody wants a piece of Dixie.
Hell yeah. Okay, do I have anything? I do. Cool. I'll spend the string on Dixie and make it a 10.
Nice.
So then I get the string back.
That's a nice one.
So why did I even delete it?
And what do you tell her?
He wants to know why... How do I try to think of a phrase this? Why everyone is after him? Like he's trying to assuage his paranoia.
All right.
And
Cut the deck.
he cuts the deck very expertly, like a dealer in Vegas.
Yeah, all right, kid.
You don't take out a pair of giant scissors.
Yeah, no. There's big gold ones. No, but I think Kori spent a lot of time with illegal gambling hubs.
Sure.
As Kori did. Kori's youth is an interesting experience. He'll write a biography one day.
Oh, I keep forgetting that this book calls the thing different thing. How'd you like that sentence?
The thing.
Yes.
That was a sentence there, Brian.
It was a great sentence.
Oh, we're doing tarot and I'm wearing the Molly tarot card shirt. 12 out of 10.
So you got the Page of Swords. Page of S-Words. Dixie tells you that this card is about somebody who is about to come into your life soon. And they might not be a person. It might just be an idea. It's a message or a person bringing a message. It's going to be something new. It's an idea of a brand new situation, something that you're not used to. And that is going to represent an opportunity or event in your life that really changes things. If your life was a play, this is a brand new act. This is a whole new cycle for you. And the bell rings.
Okay. Bell rings, yeah. Thanks, Dixie. He just looks more confused. Current state of being. Yeah, Kori definitely goes to choir. He'll offer